A foldable iPhone is no longer just a rumor floating around. Realistic dummy units are already out, and they're detailed enough to show exactly where Apple is heading. Start with the main reason this exists: the inner display. Open it and you get a large 7.8-inch screen. That's almost the same size as an iPad mini, with a 4:3 aspect ratio. So instead of a tall and awkward foldable, this feels wide and usable. It's built for reading, browsing, gaming, and watching without that cramped look. Compared to a normal Pro Max turned sideways, this gives you way more room vertically. Everything feels bigger and easier to interact with. Close it, and the story changes fast. The outer display drops to around 5.3 to 5.5 inches. That's smaller than most modern phones. It's compact, easy to hold, and simple to use with one hand. But it will feel tight if you're used to big screens. Apple is clearly choosing portability on the outside and productivity on the inside. The layout is also different from what people expect. There's no Face ID instead. Touch ID is built into the power button. It's a practical choice because the space inside a foldable is limited. There's also a dedicated camera control button, making it easier to adjust settings without shifting your grip. Volume buttons are placed on the top edge, similar to the iPad mini design. It's unusual at first, but it matches the way you hold the device when it's open. On the back, things stay simple. You get a dual camera setup, not 3 lenses like the Pro models. Apple isn't pushing this as a camera beast. The focus is clearly on the form factor and overall experience. The build itself looks surprisingly refined. The hinge appears tight and controlled, with a smaller gap when folded. The edges are smoother, and the shape looks balanced. It doesn't feel like a fragile experiment. It feels like something Apple took time to get right. Thickness is another highlight. Early units show around 11 mm when folded, but leaks suggest the final version could be closer to 9 mm or even thinner. When opened, it could drop to around 4.5 mm. That's extremely thin, even by Apple standards. There are still a few unknowns. MagSafe is one of them. Some leaks don't show the usual magnet ring, while others hint that it could still be there in a different form. Apple might be redesigning it to fit this new structure, or saving it for a future version. At the same time, the regular iPhone 18 Pro models are expected to get thicker camera modules, possibly due to new hardware like variable aperture. But even with those upgrades, they won't grab attention like this foldable. Right now, all signs point to a September launch alongside the iPhone 18 Pro lineup, and the price won't be small. Expect something in the range of $1,800 to $2,000. This device isn't trying to replace the Pro Max. It's trying to change how you use an iPhone: small when you need it, big when you want it. The real question is simple. Do you accept a smaller outer screen to get a full tablet inside your pocket? Thanks for watching. See you next time.